Everybody, welcome to Napoleon Philos TV. I'm teacher Napoleon. In the last session, we have talked about on different sources of history, including anthropology, written sources, genetic, geology, oral tradition, electronic or audiovisual sources. And now we are going to study relationship between history and other subjects. Now let's begin with history and political science. History is very helpful to politics because the political aspect is a part of the whole range of activity decoded by historians. Knowledge of history enables politicians to know politics better and play their role effectively. History and economics. History is closely related to economics, as the activities of man in the society are very closely related with economic matters, where the historian of any period must possess at least some knowledge in economics. In fact, the economic history of any period is an important branch of history, and its understanding is absolutely essential for the proper understanding of the history of any period. History and statistics. In the present century, the writing of history has been greatly influenced by statistical data, where with the invention of computers, the collection of statistical data has become possible. Historians have given up the former practice of using generalizing terms like majority of historians or people, wide support, and have started quoting the exact percentage of the people. With the help of computer, the processing of a lot of data can be completed within a short span and in a systematic manner. History and geography. Universally, it is accepted that history and geography have very close ties. In fact, it would be practically impossible to study a certain branches of history without knowledge of geography. For example, military history cannot be followed without the necessary or basic geographical knowledge of the region. Geography is one of the eyes of history, the other eye being chronology. Time and space factors give history its correct perspective. Geography also plays an important role in the national character formation and influence in the human behavior. Good example: the climate of a country greatly affects the civilization of a country. Therefore, the knowledge of geography is very essential for historians. History and sociology. History and sociology are intimately related. A number of sociologists like Karl Marx are important figure in the development of historical studies. Karl Marx was also a great historian and sociologist. Both history and sociology are concerned with the study of man in society and differ only with consideration to their or regard to their approach. History and psychology. History and psychology are also closely related or linked, where a historian must have to show some psychological insights while making an analysis of the motive and actions of men and societies. A historian's work would be fiction unless he uses the discoveries of modern psychology. The personal life and the environment of historian has a direct bearing on his decisions. This often imparts a bias to a Hazel account, rendering the much desired objectivity impossible. The impact of psychology on history is evident from the fact that in the past, historians questioned the origins of a war and ignored the result of war. As a result of the influence or effect of psychology, historians have undertaken the study of the result and impact of war. Any understanding of group psychology can enable a historian to determine the role of masses in the different or various revolution. And there is another relationship between history and the other subject. Let's talk about on ethics. History and ethics. History and ethics have close relationship. Even though a true historian is not expected to pass distinct and sensitive judgment on the historical incidents and the characters, yet he or she must know about the ethical principle of the time which influence the conduct of the people in the past. Therefore, let's stop by here. We shall continue next day. Thank you very much. Follow us on the Naples Philos TV. Enjoy the course. Thank you very much.